Good morning, everyone. On behalf of the National Council of Architects of Italy, its President Massimo Crusi and myself, I would like to thank the organizer for inviting the Scientific Committee of the National Council, chaired by Carlos Moreno, to participate in this important international conference on urban proximity at this prestigious university. To give substance and scientific rigor of its project for the future, in which cities and territories do we want to live, the National Council asked Carlos Moreno to become its consultant and to assume the chairmanship of the International Scientific Committee, composed of experts from various disciplines selected for their extensive expertise and knowledge in scientific areas relevant to urban challenges. Most of whom are here today, and I greet and thank them. On 27 May 2023, the first meeting of the Scientific Committee was held at the National Council's headquarters in Piazza Navona, laying the foundations for joint work. Since then, there has been a continuous flow of lively, privileged, and stimulating collaboration. The result of this intense work has been published in a promotional book entitled Italy in Proximity, the Future of Urban and Territorial Planning, and in the creation of a website that Professor Matteo Coleoni, member of the Scientific Committee, will illustrate to us. Thank you again for the invitation and for your attention.
Good morning, everybody. And Matteo Coleoni, I'm a professor of urban studies at the Milan University in Italy, and a member of the scientific committee. And I'd like just very quickly to introduce to this and website and of the scientific committee we prepared recently. It will be active today at noon. Okay, this is the date that at the noon it will be active in the 3 languages, in English, of course, in Italian, in French. And it's very clear and the site. I'd like to show you, and this is the home page with the cover of a recent publication, Italy in Proximity, and edited by Carlos Moreno, of course, and with the different contribution of the different and members of the scientific committee. And okay, this is the cover, the first page of the web page with the scientific committee members, the topics and the manifesto. And about us, okay, and who we are. Okay, a presentation of the National and the Council of Architects, Planners, Landscapers, and the Conservationists, and this is the correct domination of this order. And then, okay, this is an image of a recent presentation at the lounge and all of the University of Padua. Then the members, okay, the National Council, and at the bottom, the different members of the Scientific Committee, Professor Carlos Moreno, and the architect Giuseppe Cappochin, and Alain Chartier, Matteo Coleoni, Pilar Conesa, Xavier Crapin, Nikos Finitikakis, Pia Fontana, Catherine Gall, and Jorge Perez Jaramillo, and Karina and Kurtit, Peter Niekamp, and Arkadiusz Ptak, Philippe Ram, and Frédéric Salier, Nuno Valentime. I think the most interesting and the part of the site is the manifesto, the topics, the events, the news, the agenda, and the publications. Just to have a very, very quick look to the manifesto. And manifesto is decalogue with 10 points. Okay, and build a proximity-based approach. And the secondly, expand to the 30-minute territory. The third is enhance public transport mobility networks. And the fourth, promote green and public spaces. Fifth, your support local economies and cultural heritage goes here. And the sixth, and foster inclusive architecture and urban and territorial planning. And the seventh, leverage technology for smart and connected territories. The eighth, build climate resilient communities. We talked a lot about this topic in these days. And the ninth, advance well-being, social cohesion and equity. And the 10, innovate governance and policy framework. And to conclude, just to have a look at the topics we identified within the scientific committee, and particularly these topics. Okay, and the topics are inclusive and caring city, and 30-minute territory, and we talked about the 15-minute city, but because of the very high dispersion of residential and settlement and economic settlement, we discussed a lot about the 30-minute territory, urban regeneration, energy and resilience, climate neutrality, digitization and artificial intelligence, social and adequate housing, citizenship and profession, architecture, quality and comfort, and legislative reform. To conclude, a very important contact, press room, and contact us. Why contact us? Because we wanted to feed our website with your ideas, your proposal, in order to have a very, very effective instrument and to be in touch and to create proximity and community with all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Matteo. Thank you, Giuseppe. So this was an example of this collaborative proximity that we've been mentioning. We wanted to highlight the Italian